Hi guys, so we're gonna do the topic 2, depreciation. Okay, so this is the first method. We got two methods in this topic. Straight line method is the first one, which is the easiest one, and then we have second method, reducing balance method. Okay, and depreciation. Now, so depreciation in Malay we call it as susut nilai. Okay, so susut nilai or depreciation, where basically you buy an asset today, or for example you buy a car today, after 5 years the car price will reduce, am I right? Okay, so that we call it as depreciation. So it's basically, depreciation means reduction in the value of the assets. Okay, reduction in the value of the assets. So the assets that we are talking about here is the, for example, motor vehicles, okay, and then machineries, equipments, and so on, for example. Okay, so that's the thing here. Now, so scrap value, also known as residual value, and this is also known as disposal value. So there is a 3 name for that. So what is this basically? Scrap value, residual value, disposal value. Example, you already you bought a car and you want to sell the car after 5 years. Example. So when you want to sell the car, definitely you will go and check your market value, correct or not? How much the market value of the car right now. So this is actually the market value, the value of the car, okay, at the time that you want to sell. Okay, the value of the car at the time that you want to sell. So that is considered as a market value. Or, but why we put it as a scrap value or disposal value? Because you want to sell off. That means you're going to dispose. You don't want that particular asset anymore. So that's why they use that term, scrap, dispose, and so on. Okay, but there is a value for that, because when you want to sell a particular asset at that point of time, what is the market value, or what is the value of the asset on that particular time? Okay, so cost is the cost of the particular asset. Useful life means how many years you use the particular asset. Okay, let's try one simple example here. Motor vehicle cost 50,000. Scrap value 10,000. Useful life 5 years. Okay, now required. Okay, now here's the idea, guys. When you want to calculate depreciation, remember you will get depreciation for 1 year. Okay, that's the idea here. Now let's start. Working number 1. Before we start to do with the prepare the table, the depreciation schedule, in other words, we need to calculate what is the depreciation for the particular motor vehicle over here in this question. So the first working will be finding the depreciation value, which is cost minus scrap value divided by useful life. So you take 50,000 minus 10,000 divide with 5 years, you will get 8,000. Check. Okay. Number 2, then you prepare your depreciation schedule, the table, year, cost, annual depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and net book value. So we need to do it for 5 years. Okay. Now, the cost will be the same for every year. Why? Because you buy a car today for 50,000. If I come and ask you after 5 years, how much you bought the car 5 years ago, definitely you won't tell I bought it for 100,000, am I right? Or maybe I bought it for only 10,000, for example. You won't do that, right? The cost will be the same forever. How much you bought, that will be that price, or the cost will be forever. So the cost will be the same every year. So year 0 there will be no depreciation, so therefore it will be the same. Why? Because year 0 means today you buy, that will be your year 0. So for example, you buy a car today, you bought the car, you bring the car from warehouse to your house. Okay, you just brought the car to your house and suddenly you already have a depreciation. Doesn't make sense, right? So today you buy a car, there will be no depreciation. The depreciation comes after 1 year. Is that okay, guys? So annual depreciation year 1 will be 8,000. Now this is the best part. Now why I told you the straight line method is easy, because every year the depreciation will be the same. Will be the same. Okay, will be the same. It won't be different. It will be the same. Every year the depreciation will be the same. And then next, what do you guys do? year 1 is still the same 8,000. Then you plus, how much you get? You get 16,000, correct? Then you plus again, you get 24,000. Then you plus again, you get 32,000. Then you plus again, you get 40,000. Right? Okay. Now, to find net book value, the formula is you take the cost minus the what? Accumulated depreciation. Okay? So you take this cost minus your 8,000. How much for the first year? So you will get 42,000. So same thing you repeat. Second one you'll get 34,000. Then 26,000. 18,000. And of course 10,000 finally for the year 5. Now what happened here? Now if you check it out, actually you can check the answer here. The year 5, it should be the same as your scrap value. Look at that. Back to the question. You should get back the same answer as the scrap value over here in the end of the year 5. Are we okay, guys? So this is how you do straight line method, the first method. Now let's move on to our second method, reducing balance method, RBM. Now, so this is the RBM method formula. So if you look at the RBM formula over here, if you want to find, it's something like compound interest, right? But it's not compound interest. It's almost similar as compound interest formula. If you check it out, if you want to find C, take the S over 1 minus R power of T. So if you want to find R, is actually a slight difference between compound interest and this you take 1 minus square root T S over C bracket, then you times 100. Is that okay? Then if you want to find T, Same thing, you need to use log S over C divide log 1 minus R. Okay, now let's do one simple example for reducing balance method. So prepare the depreciation schedule showing annual depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and net book value. Now, working number 1 is slightly different here. Reducing balance method a bit complicated because the depreciation won't be the same every year. So therefore, we need to calculate every year's depreciation. Every year depreciation will be different for reducing balance method, not like straight line method. Straight line method is every year is the same. Okay, so we're going to follow the we're going to calculate the depreciation basically. So year 1 depreciation, the formula is rate times the cost. So therefore you take 5% times 40,000. How much you get? 5% times 40,000, you will get 2,000, correct? So that's year 1 depreciation. Then year 2 depreciation, rate times net book value, where your net book value is cost minus the what? Accumulated depreciation. So you take 5% times, in a bracket, 40,000 minus the year 1 depreciation, 2,000. So how much you get? So you will get 1,900. Then year 3 is the same formula as year 2. You just continue, but you don't need to write the formula. Straight away go to the working. So 5% times 40,000 minus 2,000, year 1 depreciation, minus year 2 depreciation. How much you get? So you will get 1,805. Then year 4 depreciation, so it's the same, 5% times 40,000 in a bracket, minus 2,000 minus 1,900 minus the year 3 depreciation. How much you get? So you'll get 1715. Round it up. I know you have a decimal there, 1714.75, but round it up, easy. then you have year 5 depreciation 5%, again 40,000 minus 2,000 minus 1,900 minus 1,805 minus 1,715. So you will get 1,629. Check. So that will be, this is a working for depreciation. Then working number 2, prepare the table, the depreciation schedule, year, cost, annual depreciation, accumulated depreciation, and net book value. Okay guys, so we need to calculate for 5 years, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So as usual, every year the costs are the same. It won't change, correct? Every year the costs are the same. Year 0, no depreciation, so the same value. Annual depreciation is the working that we did here, so you just copy and put it in your table. So first year is 2,000, second year is 1,009, third year 1,805, fourth year 1,715, fifth year 1,629. And as usual, you start with 2,000, then you add up how much you get. So you get 3,900, then you add up how much you get. 5,705, then you add up how much you get. 7,420, then you add up how much you get. Then you will get 9,049. Is that okay guys? So this is cost minus accumulated depreciation. So same thing. So you take your cost minus your accumulated depreciation. So first one you will get 38,000. Then 36,100. Three, 4, 295. $32,580. Then you get 39,551. Now, so straight line method, you will get back the scrap value. You can check the answer. So for the reducing balance method also, you can check the answer. We know that this is our scrap value. Okay, we can check the answer using the RBM formula. Okay, we can use the RBM formula to check our answer. So what do you guys do? The cost is 40,000. 1 minus 5%. Power of, so this is on the year 5. So you power off year 5. So if you check, you should get the same answer. So you will get 39,551. Okay, it is the same. So that means our working is correct. So over here, is actually 5. Divide 100, you get 0.05. So 1 minus 0.05, you get 0.95. So what do you guys do? 0.95, you power of 5. Okay, you power of 5, then you times with 40,000. Okay, that's how you get this answer. Okay guys, so with that we have done our topic 2. So there's only 2 methods in our topic 2. Okay, thank you guys so much.